You want to get into into before we get too far into this the battle,
You want to? What do you? Where you want? You want to go to?
the verses?
You want to go to verses right now?
Sure.
Lex
For the initial listeners.
verses.
Oh,
It's like, wait, what? But that was the only. That's the only response that would have worked right there. It's like, oh shit. Versus Timbo, Swiss. You did it again, gentlemen. Rick Ross versus Two Chains. We didn't do predictions. I wish we would have. We didn't even really talk about it.
no.
We did it like a small fraction of it at the end last time.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we all had Ross winning in here.
I had Ross winning, but I said it was going to be close.
Well, who'd you have, G? Who'd you have winning?
I had Ross winning, but after seeing the playlist, I didn't really get a chance to watch it. Unfortunately, I got to see like the visuals of it, like some of the
But
small clips.
before any of that, when you heard about it,
Just hearing about it,
Yeah.
I said Ross because I didn't believe in. I really love Chainz's the trap one.
Pretty Girls of Trap
Pretty Girls,
Music.
yeah, that one. But the first two albums were so shaky to me that I didn't think he would have enough for it.
Gotcha.
But I fuck with Chainz though, so that's the thing that I thought would have leveled it out because Chainz would just like swag through it. I think. But Ross has too many cuts.
Yeah.
But can I get my verdict now, or you have something else?
Real before you do that,
Go for it.
I got killed. I get killed every verses, cause it's always like
Cause you be disrespectful to the
I
person
am.
that's
I
the
am.
other person
I
in the
am.
battle.
I am, and I did it again this time. It ain't a bigger Two Chains fan than me, but there for sure ain't a bigger Ross fan than me.
No, Ross is
And y'all got Ross fucked up. Y'all had Snoop fucked up. Like, for real. I just wish Nelly would have let me engineer his like sound, but y'all had Nelly fucked up too. Who am I missing?
No, Nelly just needed somebody to watch his alcohol intake.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
He probably would have
But
made.
y'all,
He probably would have made an adjustment like an audible if he'd have really been present in that battle.
I
And had
just
some good Wi-Fi.
and yeah,
That's
there you go.
yeah.
I just don't. What again? What quarantine and all this like the collective consumption of content that we're engaged in as a world, as a people. I don't fuck with niggas' taste for real. Like my taste is significantly different. I watch so many people go, yo, y'all got Chainz fucked up. Oh no, y'all, you po babies, y'all po babies, and then our M conversation from last week really put me on to like, oh, okay, this is different. This is different, and this guy, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm gonna double back. We're gonna get back to the verses, but Auntie Rissa, Auntie JJ,
Hey, shout out.
my dad's sisters. His youngest sister. I'm exactly 10 years younger. We're 10 years apart. Auntie JJ, I want to say 15, 18, somewhere in there, give or take. And the reason that math is important is because I'm 89. So you got to think. I'm 5. Especially my dad's sisters, because they were young, those are my niggas for real.
Okay, my man broke the crack baby
doing-
epidemic.
you know what I'm saying?
As long as you get
Him doing, you see the science? You see where I'm going with this? No, I'm fucking with you. But
Big Bang Theory.
the reason that's important, Auntie JJ got her whip. She working, she mobbing around, and so we hit hey nephew, we gonna ride, we gonna hit the mall, then we gonna hit the town, we gonna circle the lake. But the soundtrack was always so important, so we Sade, Tony, the fucking Boys in the Hood soundtrack. We mobbing. Every Jodeci album. So you niggas that's I was outside for real. My auntie Rissa leaves for college. I cried like a baby when she left. To Southern University. She leaves. She comes back for Christmas break. She brought me a jersey. She brought me some fly shit. And the last thing she pulls out her luggage, she's like, nah, but that ain't the best thing. She goes, aha. There's a tape. There's a cassette. She goes, yo, go pop that in. Popped it in. Press play. Doom, 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 doom. That's you and that big ass Benz at. I said, oh my God. What is happening here? I was 9, my nigga. 9 years old. 400 Degrees came out. And that shit changed everything. Guess who wasn't listening to 400 Degrees? Every other kid in my fucking class. And so I say that to say, y'all taste is fucking trash, man. Ross don't miss. Ross don't miss. And the fact that was even a debate, that was even a question for people, I'm offended. I'm thoroughly offended. I'm still offended behind that Snoop and DMX shit. You East Coast niggas got shit fucked up. I'm sorry. I was trying to be diplomatic, but they had the nerve to go back and be like, we told y'all niggas it was going to be closer. So you want a consolation prize because Snoop threw a few rounds not to make it a fucking blowout? Let's call it what it was. Am I wrong?
No. Because I had an argument with somebody. He was like, look, he played East Sides. I love it. Because he didn't want to play something like...
He didn't want to embarrass a legend. And X is a legend. This don't have nothing to do with X. X is a fucking legend. But y'all got to stop playing with the niggas who've been doing this, bro. Y'all got to stop.
That's true.
Do you
think that Ross and Snoop can match up now?
No.
With what's left over, because they still have a lot of tracks.
Oh yeah, all the shit that they didn't play.
Not recycling songs, but like going just with another 20.
All the shit that they didn't play. You're right.
Because I think both of them could do another round.
No, a whole nother battle. Ross didn't play none of his Maybach music.
That's what I mean.
You didn't see in the interview with Hot 97 where he was like, I want to go another round with somebody.
Yeah.
He said this was...
Oh, really? He said this already.
This was the warm-up battle. That's what he said.
Talk your shit, Rose. Yeah. Y'all got Ross fucked up.
He was like, I didn't even play none, because everybody was like, you didn't play Here I Am or in that. He was like, nah, he said this battle was the warm up.
I just wanted to show y'all like what kind of ammo we playing with over here. Like this is not a game.
Yeah, before Ross said that, I had Ross disqualified
because he didn't play a lot of the shit.
He didn't play Blow.
Oh yeah.
Hey, if you don't play Blow, my nigga, you disqualified in my book.
Now that he clarified that, makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
But this sounds like shitting on Chainz, and it's just not. It's not. Chainz is phenomenal, but we got to start calling it what it is.
And
for
on
real.
top of that, like I've been trying to tell people, like Chainz got what 4 albums?
Four. Yeah.
So
right.
He got four albums compared to Ross's 10, 12.
Ross ain't at 10 already, is he?
Yeah, Ross is at like 10. He gotta be.
And he got that
Port of Miami, Trilla, Deeper Than Rap, Mastermind, God Forgives and I Don't.
Remember he dropped 2 albums in 1 year.
Then he has
the mixtape.
That mixtape was it Black Dollar or whatever or something like that.
Black Market. Shit. Okay. Port of Miami 2. So we if it's not 10, it's close. Okay.
Then he had the one mixtape that just changed the game.
The one where he put Stay Scheming on it. Yeah. That's
and Party Heart.
Party Heart is crazy. Party Heart. Shout out to Chuck English, the GOAT.
And he didn't play that.
And Chainz is on, and that's a hard ass Chainz verse too. But all the fun and jokes aside, hip hop, we get to celebrate. We're getting to celebrate special people. Chainz, Ross, X, Snoop, Jill, Erica, RZA, Premier, Babyface, Teddy Riley, Nelly, Luda, like Jada Fab, man. That was another one. It's like y'all had Jada fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know what list Fab was going for.
But we've been talking about it, G. The GOATs, not being aware of how there's shits that may not have performed on a popular level, like them not being aware of what it means to us. Fab, I don't know what Fab's relationship is with the Soul Tapes as a creator. Those are his brightest moments. The Soul Tapes in the Triangle Offense shit with him, Joe, and his brother. Why can't I think of his name? But the Triangle Offense shit was with Clue early, bruh. The shit artists be having, and you like, but this is, fuck. All right, let's do it. I didn't want to go here today. I wasn't even gonna do this on the show. I'm so sick of this shit, bruh. What we're doing to art, and the artists, we're guilty. We're in on it. There has been a push to make art so disposable that they've convinced us that it's disposable, so we talk about it as if it's disposable. Lex, when someone asks you what you do, what is the first thing you say?
Make films.
No, it's not.
No.
I've been with you.
Yeah.
It's not the first thing you say.
Usually I say I work at a paint store.
You do.
And then on the side.
But you don't. But on the side, I make. How the fuck you make movies on the side, bro?
That's true.
You can't make a movie on the side, my nigga. It's you can't. You can't write. You can't develop and write full scripts on the side, bro. That's not a side hustle. It's not. Hey, Monty, what you do? Oh man, I just be shut up. Why do I do? It's so stupid, bro. It's the dumbest shit, and I keep catching myself doing it. And I'm like, oh, you whooped for real.
Now that you just brought that up to me, I need to change that shit.
No, I didn't mean to call you out. I've been checking myself on it though.
But I'm glad you brought that up to me because just thinking about it like that, it's like, yeah.
But this is why we do it though. Check.
Most definitely. Checks and balances.
What? There's not a product. It ain't a doctor. It ain't a fucking pill. It ain't a It's not an agency. It's not a politician. It's not nothing in this world that's being advertised that isn't dependent upon creativity. Somebody's shooting them commercials. Somebody's editing them commercials. Somebody's doing the graphic design. Somebody's doing the website development. Somebody's scoring the music. The art don't stop. But in order to get us on the cheap and not allow us to have a thriving economy where we got fucking health benefits, where we can have some sort of 401k, where we can do whatever we need to do to thrive as an industry, they fully convinced us that this shit is disposable, especially the creatives of color, bro. And it's fucked up. We don't, we're so beaten down that when we sitting at the Thanksgiving, it's like, hey man, you still doing your little music thing? Oh man, I'm just fuck you mean my little music thing, nigga? I be in the studio from 9 to 6 every day, and then go home and edit, and then do a pod on Sunday, and then this nigga Lex shoots a 2.5 hour pod, edits it, and then makes us 10 clips every week. You still doing your little podcast, nigga? I wish you would call it a little podcast. And this isn't a knock at anybody else. Artists, we gotta take ownership. That should start with me. I can't keep letting niggas play me, and I can't keep playing myself.
Yeah.
I work too fucking hard, bro. And art has done so much for so many great people. So back to Verzuz, salute to Chainz, salute to Ross, salute to X, salute to Swiss, salute to Tim. This is a beautiful thing, y'all, we getting to see.
Most definitely.
And it provides you context of what these people have done and what they've been through. I only read Ross's book because Elle and Poe was reading that shit. And I went and got it. And the second you open it, you can't put it down. Mm-hmm. And he chronologically takes you through his life. And Ross goes, yo, I'm moving around all these movers and shakers. Man, I might be in the studio writing for somebody one day, and I got my little chain on. I went and got a fit. The tag still on them, and everybody going back to their hotels or going back to their mansions, and I'm sleeping in my car, just to look the part. And was on the verge of quitting, like literally, was going to open for Trina for $200. Mind you, the trip was going to cost him $500. Gee, how many times we done done that shit? Oh, Monty got a show. Hey, how much they paying you, Monty? Nigga, they might give me $75. It's going to cost us $6 to get there. What, huh? So now you in the hole, but it's for an opportunity. It's for a chance. So Ross going to open for Trina. He going to get $250. He got to pay the DJ. He got to get gas. And they got into a wreck because he didn't want to stop and get a hotel room because he didn't have no more money. But he was getting ready to quit, and Hustling was on a beat CD that he had. Every day I'm hustling. The hook is on there. And he like, man, he was so beaten down at that point because he had I get high. He had that before Styles had it.
Oh wow.
The label took it. So he was like, man, I'm not about to do another one of these joints and get it taken away. Everybody passed on Hustling. And he just, who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the fucking boss. Like, it's going to get taken away, so why should I take it seriously? He goes to performing at that show and his life changes. Like, that's how quick it go. So when everybody else might have just been watching Verzuz, but I'm watching Titty Boy, 2 Chainz, who had to completely reinvent himself and caught the ear of Ye and Push, and they like, nah, he got something. Let's grab him. And they like, if niggas want to be honest about it, Chief Keef and Chainz are they're so underappreciated in the mainstreaming of trap music. Yeah. Everybody loved T.I., Jeezy, and all that shit, but it was still kind of just like we fucked with it for real. It wasn't until Ye was like, that don't like shit, and then they went and grabbed Chainz. It wasn't until that shit happened that the world went, oh, okay. It wasn't until Ye did that shit.
It's crazy when Chainz was talking about in the interview that the whole time he was signed to Luda, he was still selling tons and tons of weed. Like, he was like, they weren't seeing too much of nothing from DTP. Man, like, y'all keep talking.
Yeah, now they said that for the Luda part at least, that Luda was not given, like, there wasn't the opportunities out here that Luda was about to just be letting you fly with. You know what I mean? Like, you was gonna have to take whatever you could possibly get out of it, whatever small liquor was gonna be, because he was keeping you at a certain, he was the brand. Yeah. You know what I mean? And everything else had to fall in line underneath that. That's the era that came from. You know what I mean? I think it might have been Ross, maybe. I can't think. You can correct me, but it might have been the first person that had a group underneath him that he was trying to get them big. Wayne, actually, you know what? Wayne was the first to do that shit. Yeah. But Ross was somebody that had like some large acts as well that was able to take those people that had this talent and let them flourish. You know what I mean? Put them in the forefront. I'll play the background and I'll do the things that I need to do in order to keep y'all hot. You know what I mean? Like, to give y'all initial licks, I'll be on the tracks. You know what I mean? I'm the name. People fuck with my the flow that I have and stuff like that. It's good. What's going on, man? Special guest appearance. How you doing? But that's what I can say as far as like the Ross thing goes, and the look that we have to appreciate him on is just when he says the boss thing is a true statement.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, the looks that he was giving Meek, Wale.
And think about artists like Wale before he got with Ross.
Man,
Wale did shows. Like, Wale was doing a lot of footwork, a lot of campuses before the Ross look happened and blew up. But he don't see himself as blown up, which is crazy to me. One day Wale will see himself as blown up, and remember how hard he had to work in order to just maybe be on somebody's lips. You know what I mean? And to now, like, you say Wale and you know who the fuck Wale is. You know,
catch me up, because I think I gathering what y'all talking about, but the boss element of it, being a boss for real and really put niggas on? Like, is that what that was?
Yeah,
Okay.
we were building that. We were building that part of it because I was trying to think. I was trying to think back to who was because before I was because you talk about Ludacris.
Yeah.
We was talking about how Ludacris was more of like a keep you down, like keep you in your place because I'm the act.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get like.
And no offense.
No
to
offense.
Luda.
No
it
offense.
just it was
no,
a different.
that was the system. You
That
know
was
what
the
I mean?
system,
That was the
exactly,
system in place.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So he just followed what he like his trajectory. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's how that's what he knows. When you get
Yeah.
in the door, you got these people that's underneath you, and they're just there to keep propping up the act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Ross switched it up. But then I was trying to figure out, and then we came to the occurrence that before that it was Wayne, but Ross was for sure somebody that did that and changed that narrative where you can do that.
And it's also a testament to the journey, right? So Luda's
That's what I
journey
was
is a little different in music. Go from radio DJ to the nigga. It's not really much of a struggle in that. Ross literally, he had to watch Trick get on. He had to watch Trina go. Ross watching everybody go, and he like, all right, my nigga, when is it my turn?
Like, you got to think he was riding with Tony Draper.
Yeah,
Suave.
early. So when niggas like that finally get a moment, they have zero qualm about, hey, throw little homie a look. Come on, whatever I got, you got. And understanding the power in like, damn, if I go grab Wale, he lit. He knew it. That nigga had his ear to the street. Like,
Not only is he lit,
I'm lit for put, but see, that's the difference in the mindset of creating a legacy and having a family tree. Look at that Rockefeller family tree. It's crazy for a reason. And how you submit yourself when you go, yo, I held the door open. I held the door open and had zero hiccups about going, hey, this is how I did it. This is where we fucked up at. Take all the positives and run with it. So save yourself some time. And then niggas go, oh man, if I give niggas the game, it's going. No, you don't lose your spot. This mythical. It's only room for one of us is nuts.
Well, you can if you believe you ain't supposed to be there in the first place.
It's facts. Thank you. While we at it, my brother Reeg just showed up. He put pleasant surprise today. We've been all over the place on the pod thus far. We ended up in the Verzuz conversation. I felt offended for Ross that it was even a discussion, so I had to get on my Ross soapbox real quick. But that's not to take away from Chainz. We love Chainz. We just talk about it. But then that led to the discussion of the umbrella, the struggle, the catalog, why it is such, and what it means to be able to celebrate artists like that. Because it's a battle nonetheless. But what we've gotten to do watching the Verzuz battles is really, really celebrate excellence. Chainz' excellence, Ross's excellence, Teddy Riley, Babyface is like excellence, and the bridging that has happened. No, people are sad we're not making money, we're not able to earn, we're locked in our homes. It's a whole bunch of shit going on, and somehow yet again, art comes to save the day. And while they want to keep making it disposable. And we're feeding into it because we just had a whole discussion about, yo, when people ask you, hey, Monty, you still doing your little podcast thing? You still doing your little music thing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just, no, nigga, this ain't no little thing. And so it's got to start with us as creatives, as collaborators, and taking pride in our creations. The more we allow them to make it disposable, the more they get to keep producing their commercials and ad campaigns and scores and all the art that exists in everything we consume, and they getting it on the cheap and undercutting our whole industry because we don't believe in it and we're not joining together. Like, nah, this the price through and through, my nigga. Don't nobody go below that. Make them pay. And so it's all connected. It's all connected. That's how we got here. So just catching you up to speed on the dialogue.
The journey should allow you to you should be in favor of propping your chest out because of journey.
Talk about it.
I mean, like, I truly believe that you have about 5 years of maximum efficiency where everything's operating and people are congratulating you for how efficiently you are operating. The rest of it is all journey. So you better
Man.
appreciate the fuck out of all the stuff that
Man.
is behind the scenes and what it takes to get to that 5 year gap that you have of just maximum efficiency, because before that and then after that is your life. That 5 year gap is not your life, bro. Like that shit, it's a byproduct of all that work that you put into it, but it is not your life, bro. Your life is everything else that gets you into that